Alright, everybody. Thanks for returning. Good to see ya. So here we are at the next module. And we're going to be talking about preparation. Easy for me to say. So, what do you say we just jump right in? Okay. So, where are we? All right. We're gonna now sort of prepare our mode of thinking. All right, how we think about things. We're gonna talk about the science of appearances. Now, we'll prepare to paint amazing portraits by understanding the fundamental truths about how the eye sees. Each eye, right, has 120 million rods that see tone and only 5 million cones that see color. What does that mean? That means that the rod is God because the cone don't see tone. I said the rod is God because the cone don't see tone. Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get a hallelujah? All right. This is very, very important, all right? Very few people talk about this. So when it comes to modeling the 3D image, it's all about tone. So that's where our focus is going to be. All right? And also, continuing on the subject of the science of appearances, we'll prepare to paint amazing portraits by understanding recent discoveries about how the brain perceives the human face. All right? Facial recognition is so freaking important that the human brain has an area solely devoted to it called the fusiform gyrus. Kind of reminds me of the name of Miley Cyrus. That's right, your brain twerks every time it sees a face. I just seen a face, da da da. And so this part of your brain, the fusiform gyrus, receives increased blood flow. So every time you look at a face, your brain literally lights up. All right? And this is like a 2011 discovery. So by definition, a well-painted portrait has power. It's a scientific fact. All right. So we're going to focus only on the information we need an impact. We need to make an impact on the eye and brain. Let me say that again. We're just going to focus only on the information we need to make a strong impact on our human biology, on the eye and brain, right? So what do we see here? Does that look like Marilyn? My ma used to make her hair look like that back in the day. All right, so that could be my dear mother behind this gray square. Would it be fun to paint this fur? Yes. Or this leather couch? Sure. But nothing here really says Marilyn Monroe. All right? As we see in Figure 1, there's very little information there that says Marilyn. In Figure 2, here, we're just focusing completely on what's necessary. And if we do that, an amazing portrait automatically emerges because it's sort of designed. We're designed to perceive it. It's very existential, this whole thing, you know. So before we make a single brush stroke, we'll prepare the source image to have maximum impact. When we focus on tone, it'll be pleasing to the eye. By targeting the face, it will light up the brain. With a focus on the science of appearances, we can easily paint portraits that will blow people away. It's a secret weapon. Nobody's approaching portrait painting like this except for us. All right? So this is our little secret. So, the source image, right? The workbook source image that you have is a photo of my painting. All right, so you can replace my painting in the workbook. You can replace that image with any other image that's in a square format. So you crop something that's similar to that, boom, you're going to have it in the workbook, and it's going to automatically retain the um, the the properties of the slide. And so each slide has unique properties that we'll go through later. If you'd like to use the original image that I used, the original image I used of Marilyn, there's no problem, okay? So just click here on one of these links. I think we can do it. I just have to kind of go like this and then like that. And I believe something magical will happen. Boom! So there's Pinterest, right? This is Pinterest. So this is the image that I used to watch this, right? Open in image in new tab, open image in new tab, save image as. Okay? So you save image as, and we'll get out of there. So now that image is now on my desktop. So we're gonna go and crop that full length image to a 12 by 12 format, and we're gonna pop it. We're gonna crop and pop to get to where we want to go. So we're going to do that all in Google Photos. We're going to select the crop feature, and then the square feature, and for a more detailed instructions, it's going to be later in the PDF file. It's going to be later in this module, just so you have it there, so you can, any photo you want to do outside of this course, it's right there for you. So let's go to Google Photos. It keeps going to the wrong one. Why? And so this is the next one we're going to be painting. It's going to be the humans. Dogs never bite me, only humans painting course. That's a quote from Marilyn Monroe. So if you're an animal lover and you love glamour, it's the combination of pets and glamour. All right, so here is this is my image where I took my painting and put it over the original image. This is the original image. You load it into Google Photos, all right, and then you just go up to here. This right here is edit. You have all of these features that you can, if you want to get crazy. We're not going to go there. We're going to go to the crop and pop section. Here, if you have a color photo, you want to bring it to black and white, you bring all the color out. All right? And what I recommend is just, see if we go really hard, look at the fur. Boom. All right? We don't want to go that hard. We don't want to turn it into a cartoon. Just got a little pop, gives it contrast, and a little bit of light. Oh, you see that? So you just tweak it just a little bit, right? Undo the edits. We don't want to do that just yet. And so now we're going to go and we're going to hit that square. All right? So before we hit that square, we're going to go back to the PowerPoint. Excuse me there. All right. And so we're going to take a look at the original crop that I did, right? And so we're going to remember the line on the top there, right by the eye, right? So this, we're going to remember the curl of the hair right in this corner here. We're going to remember that finger is right there at this junction, and we're going to remember this tailbone, okay? So all of those, the eye, the hair, the fingernail, and the collarbone. All right, so we're going to keep a mental note, and then we're going to go back to over here, boom, and we're going to bring back our girl. Where is she? Oh, did I lose her? No, she's right here. Okay. But, all right. We're in the crop mode. We're in the crop mode. So we're gonna go here. All right, and so remember we said the eye and the hair. So we're looking for the eye and the hair. Oh, and then the fingernail. I think we could go a little bit more. Oh, we're so close. More or less? More. I think. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it. That's the crop. I think we could even go a little bit more. Do you see how tight I'm going? Okay, we can loosen up just a hair. Oh. Okay, so let's take a look at the PowerPoint. Right? I keep losing. All right. So I think we're pretty good. Look at the top of the hair there. Right? I think we're good. So then you just boom. Hit done, right? And then you download the photo. So you're done here. This is the original image. Then you download the photo to your desktop. And so let's go back to the workbook. All right. So this is come on. So this is the workbook here. And I am now going to. So this is my painting that I took a picture of, took a photo of, and placed it in this workbook. So you don't have to do any of this. You can paint from my painting and make a painting of my work. That would be quite flattering. But if you'd like the original image, I just want you to see something. All right, and so this goes true for any image that you may have. Right, so we're going to go to the desktop. So here is the crop that we did. Now watch. Boom. It adopts the dimensions. It adopts the properties of the slide. So watch again. We're going to go here. We're going to say replace. We're going to look for the original. See, it's right side up. Boom. It's upside down. Okay, so you do that to each panel. And so watch the original, watch the replace, right? Find the thing, boom. All right, edit, undo, edit, redo. All right, so that's something that I wanted to show you. Also, if you look here, these yellow lines are quadrant lines. The little tiny squares are grid lines. The grid lines are created by the PowerPoint program, by the presentation program. You can remove the grid lines if you like with the program itself. Where are we? Display them. And then, so the grid lines, I'm in centimeters, right? So you're in inches if you're in America. So this is 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, and these are half-inch demarcations on the grid. So there's a difference between the quadrants, which is the ones that I created, and the grid is the ones that the PowerPoint gives you. So now watch this. See, arrange, right? Arrange to front. So now I selected the photo. I'm going to bring it to front. Oops. Bring it to front, not forward. You want to bring it to front. See, I brought it to forward and it just moved over one line. And so you want to arrange to back. So if you arrange to forward, right, it just goes one line by one grid line by one grid line. So you don't want to do that. You want to bring it all the way to the front. arrange all the way to the front or all the way arranged to the back. Right? And so now you have totally prepared your source image to paint, because what we have here is this is the block out. So you're gonna rock out with your block out, complete black and white. Very, very good. This is such an incredible time saver. You're going to get those territories down extremely easily. You're going to be able to measure and make sure that you're in the right place, right? Then this is a 30% reduction, 20% reduction, 10% reduction, and this is a full, your finale, your full resolution, right side up. And we like to keep it upside down because it helps us lose any emotion. Oh, it's like, oh, I'm painting her lips, I'm painting her eyes. No, you're just painting a shape. All right, so let's get back to the show. Where are we? All right. And so I can go like this, and I can go like that, and I can actually get the, all right. So like we talked about, you tweak a little bit, don't push it up too far, the lights or the pop, then you use the color to remove all the color out of a color photo if you want to go black and white. Then we talked about the replace function, right? To replace the image with the image that you have, whether it's Marilyn, the original Marilyn, or something else. All right, and then we talked about arranging, right click, and then you arrange it back to front. To go in front of the quadrant lines or both beneath the quadrant lines. All right, so that's it. This is, now you've sort of prepared your mind and you've prepared your source image, and you're pretty much ready to go. All right, Google Photos, easy. It's free, okay, and so it's a very, very important feature that nobody really is approaching painting like this, and this is here for you to remember that anything else that you do outside of this course, outside of this class, here are all the instructions that are independent of the Marilyn Monroe workbook. So this is training specifically for you, for what you're doing on your own, what we just talked about. I just want to make the point. Okay, so here, so, you know, like we talked about before, painting photos that have emotion. Okay, you know, so obviously the photographer's like, oh, she's looking at herself in the mirror, you know, and look at that. Okay. So you got to paint the mirror, you're going to paint the window frame and the plastic plant. Then you look at this. I mean, come on. All the emotion is there. You can tell she's thinking. You can tell she's being contemplative. You don't need this to make the statement that she's being contemplative. You understand? So that's the power of, we can tell she's contemplative. You know, you don't need any other cues. Okay, so wow, bravo. So we've made it through the second module. You're on your way. You're gonna be painting, rocking that canvas very, very soon. The next module, we are going to enter into the world of tonal painting. You're going to be learning about setting up your palette, just the way the old masters did back in the day. So it's going to be exciting. We're going to get our mix on. We're going to start mixing it up. All right. This is end of module 2, and we'll see you in module 3. Okay. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Au revoir. What?